Oh my God, that's
shame. You understand?
Too bad.
Yeah, so I remember when the interview ended, I'm like, so in English, Ausbildung is like apprenticeship. Getting a job is not.
Yeah.
No. They need you. Everything is different.
So let's talk about the money. Very important.
Very important. So you're being trained and then you're being paid too. Before I came into Germany, I had to learn the German language. But then you get like 500 euros. So they have to pay your house rent, your insurance, the whole 1 year Deutschland ticket. Yeah.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to today's podcast on IKIF Tech. And today we are going to be talking about pathways to come to Germany and specifically through the Ausbildung route, which we'll talk about with our guest today, and she's Blessing. Blessing, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Hello everyone.
Yeah, so here's Blessing. I met her about 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, about 2 years ago. And she's doing her Ausbildung here. She'll talk more about herself and how she came. She's actually a Nigerian. Yeah. So can you tell us a bit more about yourself and how you came to Germany?
Yeah. So I am Blessing Osimhi. That's the name. Yeah. So a little bit about myself. I don't have to talk about my age, right? Old enough to be in Germany. Before I came to Germany, I had done my BSc International Studies and Diplomacy, and have worked as customer care agent for Airtel Nigeria, and so I've done a lot of things. So to the most important thing of how I came into Germany, before I came into Germany, I had to learn the German language. So I learned till B2. I did a little bit of till B2. So B2, that's B2. Yeah, so because my initial, what I wanted to do here initially was to do the Ausbildung, and to do the Ausbildung you need up to B2. So, but my German was not so good. When I did the interview online, I kind of with the German language. So that was why I was given an opportunity to first come in and do the FSJ. Now there's another route. Yeah, to come in. It is called the FSJ. That's what it's called in English, but in German it's called FSJ. And what that means is Freiwilliges Soziales Jahr. So it's a voluntary 1 year program. Yeah, so you come in to better your language. That's the way to come in. Better your language, and then you get stipends. It's called Taschengeld. So it's not like you get paid for it. Right, yeah, but then you get like 500 euros. So the organization which I was doing with, they have to pay your house rent, your insurance, the whole 1 year Deutschland ticket. Yeah, so I got that. And then after doing that, I had bettered my German. I would say bettered my German to some particular extent. Then did the exam and then applied for Ausbildung. Yeah, so that's like the journey. Now.
That's actually a lot of information, right?
Yeah.
But I'm now curious. So you said you wanted to do Ausbildung, and then they were like, your German is not okay. So was it the place you applied to for your Ausbildung that suggested that you do this FSJ, or how did it work?
Yeah, that was how it worked. I did apply for Ausbildung. I do Ausbildung in Pflege.
What does Pflege mean?
So that's like nursing.
Yeah,
so I'm doing my Ausbildung in nursing.
Sorry, just to cut you short. So when you say you do Ausbildung in nursing, what then does Ausbildung mean?
Yeah, okay, sorry. So in English, Ausbildung is like apprenticeship. Yeah, so you're being trained and then you're being paid too.
So it means it's not just nursing. You could do Ausbildung.
Yeah, there's Ausbildung in other things. You can do Ausbildung in, like, to be a tailor. You can do Ausbildung in, even to write the Deutschbahn. You can do Ausbildung. There are lots of Ausbildung. To do your Ausbildung, you might need to check the site ausbildung.de. Ausbildung. Which one? Is this English?
It's English.
I'm sorry. Ausbildung.
dot
de. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you get to see the varieties of Ausbildung. Then
Okay.
you get to check which
Okay,
one you're
so
interested
I want to like so that it's clear for them.
in.
So first of all, you decide you want to do Ausbildung.
Yeah.
How do you get information about which Ausbildung to do, which places are available? Because I believe also it also depends on places that are available, right?
Yes, so that's why you go to ausbildung.de.
So I've been to the site before, and then there's a nursing section, right? So you click on nursing,
yeah,
and then you go through it. Then you have all these maybe hospitals or something like
they are
this.
available.
Okay.
Like on ausbildung.de, there are like they'll tell you to choose what area you're interested in, and then to choose the region.
Okay.
You understand? You could want to do Berlin, then you put in maybe nursing Berlin,
Okay.
and then the options come out, then you get to choose.
Okay.
So you see the qualifications, what they need.
Okay. And so in terms of German, what do you do first? Of course, you said because your German wasn't good, they suggested to do the FSJ.
Yeah.
So it means that my German should be maybe up to
B2.
B2. Wow. Okay, but I would think that it's good for people to already start applying if they are even at B1, because it takes some time for them to also have interviews.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Now, for somebody who is applying from Nigeria, so what I did was that before I even got my B2 certificate, I had applied for appointment, because if you're applying for appointment, you can wait for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Even on the site, it is stated there. Don't call, don't text, don't send an email.
Yeah.
This is the waiting time. So you have to wait for like 2 years, and then you get an appointment, go for the interview. That's when you now apply for the visa, right? After waiting for like 2 years. Yeah. So I would suggest that anybody who's starting this process can first apply for visa appointment. Then go through which process, and then while you're waiting, the appointment is also waiting.
Yeah, that's the appointment for the visa interview.
So,
So, but what do you need to go for the visa interview? Do you already need your offer letter?
Yes.
Okay.
To come for interview, you need your offer letter, the contract from here, and the contract has to include your accommodation to show that you're not just coming into Germany to do. You understand? So your contract, then the contract from your landlord.
Okay, your landlord as well.
Yeah, so they need that one. And then there are some things on the visa side. Sorry, wie heißt das nochmal?
The application.
No, embassy. Yeah, genau. So on the embassy, there's a list. So you check it on the list. Sorry, on the site on the embassy, there are like 20 things or so.
You need to present.
Yeah, that you need to present.
Okay.
So it is stated on the internet.
And is it the same document you need for the FSG and the Ausbildung, or they are different documents?
No, it's not different. It's the same, because FSJ or Permission and Ausbildung, they are the same category of visa.
Okay.
The work or the long-term visa.
Okay.
You understand? So they're in the same place. So what you need for this is what you need for the other one.
So in your own opinion, which is easier to get, the FSC or the Ausbildung?
I don't think there's anyone that is easier. I feel like all of them are easy to come by. Like in comparison with university, Ausbildung is very easy to get, and FSC is also very easy to get.
But this, like, you are volunteering, right? Is it the case that there are a lot of voluntary, like a lot of companies, for example, looking for people, or I don't know where you volunteer. So where do you volunteer?
For instance, I did my volunteering for the organization I'm working for right now. So I do my sorry, Ausbildung. I'm really very sorry. My English is is jamming in my head. So sometimes I tend to add German. So I'm trying not to do that here. So that's why I'm stuttering. Yeah. So right now I'm doing my Ausbildung with ZFP. So in ZFP, you can also do your FSJ, and then you can also do your Ausbildung. For Ausbildung, there are like 3 types of Ausbildung, like 4. There's the Einjährige, there's 1 year, right? And then there's 2 years Ausbildung, there's 3 years Ausbildung. For the 2 years Ausbildung, you can also do Altenpflege. So Altenpflege is for the old people nursing, like
Okay.
you. So you're just basically for old people, you understand? And then there is the generalistic, which is what I'm doing. At the end of the day, I get to choose if I want to be a pediatric nurse
Okay.
or old people's nurse or the general. So for me, I'm doing the general because it is not, you're not limited to some.
Okay.
I can work in pediatric, I can work in old people's.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But at the initial point when you're applying, is it at that time you need to decide whether you are doing this IRG or you just apply in general to be okay? Maybe the organization already has a list of openings, right?
Yeah, so there are lists of openings,
Mm.
and then sometimes it depends on your what you have.
Okay.
For instance, the people who didn't have up to B2, they still had the opportunity to do the Ausbildung.
Okay.
So they can offer you like 1 year Ausbildung, so that while you're doing the Ausbildung, you're learning German.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for some people, they just be like, I do not want to do 3 years. That's a lot of time. So they want to do the 1 year, and then so there are options.
Okay. You mentioned about doing an interview with the place or with the is it hospital now?
Yeah, we could say organization.
Okay,
organization. How do you call it in English?
Yeah, so how was the interview like?
Yeah, so after I submitted my wie heißt das? Bewerbung.
Documents.
Yeah, genau, thank you. Yeah, so like application, Bewerbung, yeah. So after I sent it, I got a response back that okay, they like it, they want to talk to me. Okay. So there was now an appointment. I had to say if it was okay for me for us to have the conversation. So it was per video, it was through video. Like so I was in Nigeria and they were here in Germany, and then there was this panel set up, and then they were asking me questions. Yeah, that was very serious. Asking me questions, and then I panicked. Okay. Yeah, I did panic.
And this interview was in German.
Yeah, it was in German. Yeah, so because of course you're coming to work in German. So yeah, it was in German. I panicked, and for some reason it didn't work out well. So that was when the interview ended, and they told me, well, we are sorry, you didn't like impress. Like immediately? Yeah, immediately. They told me, yeah, sorry, you didn't get a lot of information about the organization you were coming to work for, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, even I was disappointed in myself. Right? Yeah, you should have checked. Yeah, I don't know. Did you send many applications to different? I did send a lot of applications. Okay. I did send a lot of applications. But you knew you were going to have the interview. I don't, let's leave this negligence in Ghana. Do not do that. Yeah, so I was supposed to research about the organization, what they do, how they do it, you understand? I thought, it's just nursing. It's just nursing, yeah. So, well, I messed up the interview, and then they told me they were sorry. And I said, okay, I accepted my fate. Now based on, let's not go into the other parts. But at the end of the day, the next day or 2 days after, they sent me an email that, okay, they will give me an opportunity. Wow. Did you think you did something that made them change their mind? I'm spiritual. Okay. I'm spiritual, yeah, so that's it. Let's just leave it for that. I know German people, it's hard for them to change their mind. Yeah. So the fact that, I remember, for the people who believe, let's just say I remember after the interview ended, it ended with, I stood on slide, sharding. Oh my God, that's shame. You understand? Yeah, so I remember when the interview ended, I'm like, I was disappointed in myself. 2 or 3 minutes later, I'm like, hello? No, that's not me. My name is Blessing, not Shadi. You understand? So I'm spiritual. Let's not go into that. Yeah, so after 2 days, they sent me an email. Okay, we are considering giving you an opportunity to do an FS short. If you are interested. Then you get to better your language and all of that. And it also seems like your language was not so great. No, it was not great. Okay. Apart from the fact that I panicked and didn't do, it was not great. Okay. Because in Nigeria, you're just learning. Theoretically, there's nobody to speak with. and then you tend to forget some
Yeah.
things. And I was not like actively learning the language at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah, on that same thought, where did you learn German?
Yeah, so I started with Goethe Institute in Lagos.
Okay.
I started when I started I did till B1. Like I was serious till B1.
Mm-hmm.
At that point I could speak German, write here, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then life happened somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of gave up, like this dream was not coming true. So I abandoned German for a while, went to work, look for a job and all of that. And then later I moved to Abuja. In Abuja there is Nelberg Institute.
Mm-hmm.
You pay with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, anybody going to these places that she's mentioning, mention that you found them via my channel.
Genau.
And then they should give me something.
Some credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Lagos is Goethe Institute, and
Yeah.
then in Abuja there's Nelberg Institute in Wuse too.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was where I now went to do my.
Mhm.
I started again after some years.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and also you mentioned that you sent your documents to the ZFP.
Yeah.
What document did they request?
Yeah, so I remember sending my secondary school certificate. I had WAEC.
Okay.
My help was not great, so I sent NECO.
Okay.
Yeah, NECO primary certificate. They want to know that you had like 10 years of education. Yes, and then they wanted to check the result. Then I sent all my certificates that I had, including my university certificate, which was not important. Yeah, my NYSC.
You just say I take.
I don't send everything, but there's a very important document they will always ask you because you're coming to work in a hospital. They want to know that you have
vaccination.
That you're vaccinated.
Yeah.
Against measles.
Okay.
Yeah. COVID is not so important, but measles is very important. Hepatitis B.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also important. So those certificates, I had to send them. So, but before sending it, because our certificate is in English, I had to translate them.
Like all the documents you sent was translated. Mm-hmm. Where did?
There's in embassy. In the embassy in
German
Abuja.
embassy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't remember how much I paid per page. I think 2,000 naira or so per page. Yeah, and if you have a lot of pages, so you have to translate and then notarize it. Okay. I think it was like 10 or 20,000 to notarize the document.
Was it you notarize all of them?
Yes.
And do they do the notarization or
in Abuja?
The same embassy.
If I tell you now that I cannot remember.
Because I know notarization is done like maybe in a lawyer's office.
Yeah, but they need to stamp. I think I did everything in German embassy in Abuja. Yes. So but you need to notarize it and then you need to translate it before sending it. Yeah. So
and I imagine you also did the same. And when going to the embassy for your interview, right, you had to translate.
No.
Okay.
No. Though the interview in the embassy was in German, but we're in Nigeria, so it was not. I didn't need to translate.
But your interview was also in German at the embassy.
Yes, at the embassy.
Okay. And the documents they asked you to bring, you didn't necessarily need to have the documents in German.
No.
Okay, that's cool. Nice. And yeah, so we've gone through, I think, how the process of thinking about it and then applying. And do you want to add anything? Do you think anything else important for them to know?
Yeah, it's important to know about your organization. Yeah. And then I would like to talk about how it works, the Ausbildung, the structure of it. Yeah. So since it is, you're being trained and then you're working, like the place where I do my own, sometimes we have block. It is called block. So there's a period where we are in class. Okay. So it could be 6 weeks straight class. It could be 4 weeks straight class. You're not going to work. Yeah. So you're going to school from Monday to Friday for 4 or 6 weeks. Yeah, depending on how long the block is. And after the block, then you go to work. So and then you're sent to different stations. So far, I've had to go to hospitals because my hospital is not for the körperliche Krankheit, weißt du. Yeah, it's not somatic. Do you understand that?
It's not something you transfer.
No, it's not sickness for for like körper. Wie heißt
Yeah,
das?
skin,
Mm-mm.
body.
Body is not physical sickness.
Yeah.
We are psychiatry. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's geistig.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So now you can now get experience from somatic hospitals. That's people that are treating whatever.
Yeah.
Could be HIV, whatever.
Yeah.
You understand? And then you now get experience because I'm doing it generalistic. I've gone to pediatric, the pediatric ward. I've gone to women's ward.
Yeah.
I've gone to old people's ward. So that is how it is designed.
But like with all these things you are saying, for me it feels like you need to be a science student, or you need to.
Ooh, good question.
Because I know you did.
I was not I was never a science student.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I hated science.
Wait, so they started from the ground up and they were teaching, I don't know, did they teach biology or something? Because
anatomy.
Okay.
So you have anatomy of the human anatomy. Yeah, so then you get to where the bones are or what.
But it wasn't difficult for you.
It was difficult.
Okay.
It was very difficult to start with.
Yeah.
I knew how to say some things. I knew the skeleton, some parts of the skeleton in Latin or in English. But then now I have to learn it in German.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So
but
how do you say this in German? How do you say that in German?
But like, if I think about nurses in Nigeria, I feel like maybe they go to the lab, this kind of thing.
To do what in the lab?
I don't know. I mean, that's the way I see them. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how it is done. Because, of course, before you can study nursing in Nigeria, you must have been like a science student, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wondering that your background is completely non-scientific. And you are doing something that has to do with human health. So they don't even require, they can take you with you knowing nothing about.
Yes, that is what the 3 years is for, to build you.
Okay.
You understand? So from the beginning, we start with the human anatomy. They start with the very, 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 very simplest side of anatomy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Something that anybody can relate to. And then where Ausbildung is very, very interesting is that you hear it in class.
Yeah.
And then after some weeks, you go to the station.
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes you see something, be like, oh, that's what they were talking about in class. So that's the importance. That's like the advantage of Ausbildung. It's not just theory and then you see it in class, you see it also in. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's not difficult. It was not difficult for me from the first time. It was very difficult for me, but
okay. Egal.
We are Nigerians. We'll make it work.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And you like your Ausbildung experience? And
so far.
Okay.
Yeah, so far I like it and I'm grateful. Somebody asked in class, if you were to do this again, how many people would do this again? I was the first to raise my 2 hands.
Wow.
I would do it again over and over. For me, it's not just, we don't treat people like this person had this sickness. No, we feel like we treat the soul. You understand? These are people dealing with mental health.
Yeah.
And it is very important for me because as a Nigerian, I'm sorry, this is not me trying to bring down the Nigerians. Do you understand? But for us, mental health is not something that we talk about often. We don't understand how mental health works. Some of us don't. So for me, my initial idea of psychiatry is people that are mad.
Yeah.
You understand? So me coming here and I'm working in psychiatry and I noticed, no, it's not madness. They're sick. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah, so I don't have to like give you medicine to treat you. That's the importance of this one. I can just sit down with you and have a conversation, ask you questions, and then the joy you see that this person feels lighter wants to make me do it again and again.
Wow, that sounds so nice.
Yeah.
I would imagine that the FSJ is similar to the Ausbildung, or what's different?
No. So FSJ, you're not going to class at all.
Okay.
No. It's different. So FSJ is you're just coming to work.
Okay.
I say because it's not something serious. This is like an integration program. Like my FSU, where I did my FSU, I was just like going there, see how it goes. What do they do? Do I have interest in it? Because they know you don't have experience.
Yeah.
So you just do the very, very little things. Like for me, my station where I was there, they'll be like, if there's somebody who cannot eat by themselves, like, okay, feed this person. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but Ausbildung, yeah, that's where they expect you because they feel like, okay, you've learned this thing in school, you should practice this.
Yeah.
So you go to class, you go to work. The expectations are different.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the pay is different. Everything is different.
So let's talk about the money.
Mhm.
Very important.
Very important. It's very. It's not plenty money.
Yeah, but I mean, you mentioned that the FSU they pay about 500.
Yeah, 500. The place where I did mine is 500. I've heard somebody somewhere they pay at 400.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
also
so-
met someone that they pay around that amount.
Mhm,
But is
yeah,
that,
so-
I mean, they give you housing, your insurance,
Yes,
and all.
like
so,
everything is paid for. That 500 is take care of yourself, maybe eat food with it or something. And if you have a very good organization, I will hype my organization. They are very, very good. So come to
Yeah.
us. Yes. So they are not paying for this, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so they would even want to ask you, are you sure you're okay? You
Wow.
understand? Are you okay? Is it enough? Do you have to send money home? You know that kind
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
They were asking me at intervals, so what's going on with you right now? Do you have to send money home? Hope it's not too tedious. We know you're not earning. I'm like, don't worry about me, I'm fine. You understand? Yeah. So it depends on what you're doing. We were really taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah. We were taken care of.
And I mean, if everything is paid for, I feel like 500 is okay, right?
I was a big girl, I was saving money.
And in terms of like the Ausbildung, what's the range of money that is being paid?
Yeah, so it starts from 1,000 and then till 1,300.
But it's also the same thing that they also pay your housing.
No. Then you are alone.
Really, from the
I work for
1,000,
you.
you pay your housing from
Yes,
the 1,000.
you pay your house. You are in charge of your life right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually good you consider where you are going to and the cost of living.
So that's like some organizations have Wohnheim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's subsidized. You don't pay. For some people, pay 700 per month.
Yeah.
Why?
So like
You
how much
understand?
on average?
So like my room where I stay, I pay 280. And yeah, and that's because I have balcony. You know, it's very important. If you have balcony, it's important. Yeah, big girl. Yeah. So for some, I think there's 150, there's 200. Yeah, so within this range, then you're okay. After removing the stoya, you get like 1,200 or 1,100. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
It will do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I've learned a lot. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So in terms of job opportunities after you're done, how is it like?
You are hot cake.
Oh, cool.
Yes, you are hot cake. So as a matter of fact, my organization where I work. Sorry, I keep saying I do know about my people, so that's why I keep saying once you get to the third year, the first block, you get a paper. They ask you, do you want to stay with us or you don't want to stay? So that they will know their own. You understand? And then if you say you want to stay, they'll tell you to apply. Okay. Yes. So getting a job is not. Yeah. No. They need you. I'm in my second year right now. I already have like an offer or two. Wow. From the same organization. This one say we want you in this station. You're a very good person. We need you to come back. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So getting a job is not. Okay. Nurses are needed everywhere.
Okay. Well, maybe move from 2,000. Sorry.
No. I like it there. It's
like you just So this is a joke. The first time I was going to her place, I was so scared. I was like, are they going to kidnap me?
Don't mind now.
The truth is that I had to call somebody. I'm like, this is
That is behind the Nochma. We are not in this.
Countryside.
That is the countryside. You have your peace.
I know, I
You
get
understand?
it, but really, like the path to the countryside, you just feel like you're going out of Germany.
See, the end justify the means. The one I think you talk
The
about.
end does not justify the
This one,
means.
as long as once you now come and see you, be like, my God, this is good. It does not matter how. I mean,
No, but really, I was so impressed that there was this beautiful monastery in that small place. I was like, wow.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're someone that likes hiking, look at me advertising 3,000. Like the
You
place.
see, she's in love. Come to us.
It's a good place to like hike. You have like
You have your peace.
Yeah,
you
very
can.
quiet.
We have everything in that
Yeah,
place now. What
yeah,
are
you
you
have
looking for?
everything.
Shopping. You know, you can shop. You can.
Can you shop for clothes? Yeah.
I don't like shopping.
So then, I mean, it's a good place not to spend your money. So.
It's a good place for people like us, for the conservative.
Yeah. Okay. So to the last question, what has life in Germany been like? Has it been good? Is it a place you advise people to come? What do you think?
How is life in Germany? It's like this.
Okay.
You understand? Life in Germany is good. It is good.
Yeah.
Compare my life for me now. I mean, how do you say it in English? When you compare it from when I was in Nigeria and now, my sister. You saw my picture yesterday. And so it's good.
Yeah.
Now, why I say it's like this is because you're alone.
Yeah.
You understand? You're all by yourself. You have everything you need. Everything you need, you have it. But then you don't have anybody to share it with.
Yeah.
Your mama is far away, papa and everybody is far away. So would I advise anybody to come? Yes. I want people to come.
Yeah.
So that we will be plenty. So that we
We'll
will
be
not
many.
be lonely. We will be many. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we will not be lonely in this journey. It's lonely. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
If you're coming, please come with somebody. Come to stay.
Yeah.
So that you'll not be lonely.
Or you can also, because sometimes you cannot come with someone, but be open to knowing people and like be careful, right? Like you don't just. Okay. I mean, I met you here.
Yeah, it was a miracle I met her here.
So, I didn't come with anyone.
Yeah, when I mean come with someone, you understand what I mean. It's not available
if it's
here.
possible, come with them, but also be open to building relationships. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Because
see, the thing is, I don't know the people you want to build relationship with. The people you can build relationship with are people of your like you now.
values.
Me and how we match because we are coming from the same place.
Yeah.
But the people here are close. You understand? They are close set of people. If you greet these people 2 times, they will suspect you. They'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
You understand?
But, but I need to also mention that they are super nice people. They are closed. But if you need help, so there was this time I went to this village in Nottingham.
The villages are perfect.
Yeah, and I was so it was so confusing because I didn't know where to go. And then someone saw my confusion. He literally took me on his bike. To the other side.
So good.
So, like, even they might. So, for example, you are trying to go through the door. They will hold the door for you.
Yes.
They wouldn't talk to you.
No. They don't talk. They don't talk to you.
But
they give you distance. They help you from afar.
Yeah. So they are happy to help.
They're happy to help, but don't stay.
Yeah, but although I've also heard about people that found good relationships, so it's something you never know. But like, if it's possible to come with someone,
if it's possible to come with someone, please come with someone, but don't come with so high expectations that you will have people here. The people here, it's not like they are close. I don't know if because it doesn't have anything to do with them being wicked or something. See, you walk and then you come back. You just want your peace. You understand? You can relate to that too. Sometimes you just want to be alone. Yeah, so it does not make you a bad person.
Yeah. I mean, Germans walk a lot. So if you know anything about Germans, know that they walk a lot.
Even on public holiday. They will put it by themselves. We have in our places for Christmas, for New Year or Easter, any holiday, there's a list. So that they will say, put it by yourself if you want to work. Go and check it, we put on the list.
Yeah.
We are the ones that like holiday. We
Yeah.
cannot kill ourselves. Yeah. So
Yeah, they work a lot, but I also think that they enjoy. So they like. I mean, in your place is different. For where I am, I
Yeah.
feel like they really like enjoyment a lot, but they really work a lot.
they do work a lot.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
which is also, and also they value privacy. They don't want you to be. They don't want to feel like they are
You're in my
invading
space.
their privacy, or they are invading your privacy. This kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's also one of the reasons why they keep a distance.
And that's one of the reasons I came to Germany anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have a very strong policy regarding almost everything.
Yeah.
So that is one of the, if anybody asked me as I was doing this German, why do you want to learn German? I say, because not everybody learns German.
Yeah.
What do you like about the Germans? I'm like, they are strict, and that is what I like. Yeah, so if you're the kind of person that likes laws, policy, and it will work for you. But if you don't like it, just do it anyhow. It will still work.
Yeah, and I mean it's also an opportunity to experience Europe. Yeah, I mean the benefits of being here in Europe is like you can visit a lot more countries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think all the countries in Europe.
No, in the Schengen area.
Schengen visa, so correct.
So you could go to so many places. You have the Deutschland ticket. You could literally travel all around Germany without paying anything other than your Deutschland ticket and your time.
As long as you don't use the ICE.
Yeah, as long as you don't use the ICE. One person does say my informer.
Don't use ICE. Informer just give you one. Yeah, so that's
cool. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you have
nice.
Any closing remarks?
It was nice sitting with you people. I don't know if you subscribe, share to your friends.
Subscribe. Like, do you know up to 90% of people that watch this channel have not subscribed? Imagine.
Hey, it's not good. It's not good. What are you doing? Subscribe, please. Subscribe, share, and like. Leave a comment. Let her know how she did, and let me know how I did too. It's my first time on YouTube.
Okay. So thank you so much, Blessing,
You're welcome.
for coming, and maybe you come later on the channel to tell us like how you got your driver's license, when you get it.
I'm on it right now.
And a whole lot of other things.
No, voila.
Okay.
A day for you.
Ciao.